But also just on another topic along the line, wait. If you guys ever decide to do group communication, or you guys decide to do auxiliary communication, just be careful with the transceivers that you're going to get. And that's the reason I really like Motorola, Yaesu, ICOM, and Kenwood's, is because they have a very good front end and they have super heterodyne. And those are two important components if you're going to do auxiliary communications, because if you're within 15 feet with another operator, and you will be if you do auxiliary communications, without those two components, you're going to wipe each other out. You're going to get desensitized, you'll get cross-modulation, and you'll get frequency drift. And I know that for a fact because I experienced that with my team. They were using other transceivers other than a Motorola, Yaesu, ICOM, and Kenwood's, and they were blocking each other out. The other operators that were using the aforementioned transceivers did not have any problems whatsoever while doing in close communications. So anyway, that's just something to think about if you guys decide to purchase a new transceiver. Back to net control. WRUF 747 monitoring out.
Roger that. 747, we appreciate you getting in there and letting us know. You say you have a blog. You want to let people know where we can find that blog? Maybe they want to get in there and read it. And then there's another question I would like to ask you as soon as you finish letting us know, if you want to let us know about where that blog and where we can find it. Back over to you.
Thank you, Control 747. Yeah, I do have the blog. It's just my name, alfonsofaustino.blog. But I had to block it because I'm a television actor, and right now I'm working on a television series, and my publicist would like to have me keep all my stuff private for right now until they start building my brand. But and then after I'm done filming here in New York, and after everything's done, once my publicist enables me to make my blogs open again, I will. It's just what they do with actors. They just want to start building the image and brand, and they want to make sure they control the type of content that the actor's putting out there on social media, like tweets and all that. So just give me some time. But my blog is alfonsofaustino.blog, and once my publicists give me the release, I'll that blog will once again be open. Back to net control 747.
Yeah, Roger that, 747. Okay, when you do have and when you are going to put up, let us know. We'll put it up on the website. Reach out to Mark, our Vice President, 914, and I'm sure we can get it up on the website. Also, you mentioned about radio and communications. We are also a part of a REACT team here in Richmond County, Staten Island. Give me 1 second. Someone is calling me. Please bear with me. WQCR 739. Stand by. This is WQCR 739 FID. So yeah, I was saying that we are a part of a REACT team. We do emergency communications on this hub and repeaters. We have a few repeaters. Richmond County REACT does a lot of communication out in the field, and maybe that's something that we can get you to come, I guess, show us. I mean, I guess we have people that know how to do that stuff, but if you want to maybe come by, hook up with Chris, and we can maybe show Chris how to set that up on our Motorola radios, where when we next to each other, we won't get that haxidation, because I've noticed that that does happen when we close to each other. And there's probably a setting. Our president, Edwin, also knows a lot about those radios. He's out in Pennsylvania, so sometimes it's a little hard for him to get to us. Again, if Chris is out there and Chris wants to give out his information to you, you can reach out to Chris. He's the president of the Richmond County REACT. Chris, you still out there, 751? I guess not. All right, I have your phone number. Joseph sent me your number because I think you wanted to connect the repeater with us. So I'll reach out to you, or I think he said that you'll reach out to us when you finish what you're doing over here in New York with that acting stuff, and we'll get together and we'll talk about different things that we would like to do here. All right, good talking to you. If you don't have nothing else, I'll move on to another person. If not, then you can just keep on. This is WQCR 739. I gotta go downstairs and open the door for delivery, but I'll be right back.
WREZ914. All right, I guess while he's doing that, I'll go ahead with the radio I use. I like the Motorola's. They're nice radios. They work really good. But
Okay, this is WQCR 739, and we are now taking anyone that wants to talk about anything that has to do with radios. I know a lot of us started doing this as CBers. If you want to talk about CB radios, we can do that too. This is WQCR 739. We're standing by. 739, I think you stepped on what's the name you talking about his radios there.
yeah, this is WREZ914. Yeah, I'm a little cheaper than Motorola. I go with the Kenwoods. I like the Kenwoods. So if I had to pick one, I would pick Kenwood. But thank you, Joel, for this topic. It's been really nice.
Roger that, Mark. Okay. For some reason today I got you in my radio a little tinny. Not sure if you're using the same setup that they usually use. But it's maybe my radio. Is my radio up? Okay. I don't know. You're using your simplex though, because you're a little tinny today.
No, I'm coming through like I normally have. I'm not sure. Maybe there's something amiss here. But yeah, this is my typical network radio. My HP laptop running IAX RPT with headphones and microphone built in and the foot pedal switch. So I haven't changed anything.
Yeah, roger that. Okay. All right. Yeah, let us know what you're using over there, Mark. If you can again repeat what type of system you use to talk to us here on the BroadNet and to run the net. How is it that you're able to run the net? What type of? I see you have two screens in front of you. Sometimes three computers. Now you're doing the YouTube too, so I can imagine everything you have in front of you. If you can elaborate on that. Back over to you, Mark.
Welcome to the BroadNet Seller Gateway.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so the YouTube, Chris was doing the YouTube. He one of our board members. He had actually set up a really nice looking one. I have tried to repeat what he did. He did not send me the files. So what I've done is I have two computers that I normally run the net with. One is a very small HP mini. It's a very old computer. It's probably back from the early 2008, 2009. The battery is completely dead on it, so it has to stay plugged in. I use that solely for a network radio to come into the IX client. I have a node at my house, so I just use my node instead of coming in through the IX to the DV switch that you can get through the BroadNet. So essentially, I connect my node in, and that way I can get up and go portable with a handy talkie if I need to while I'm doing the net and still hear and talk in the net. So that's computer one, small mini HP running Linux that only is running the IX client. Computer two is my main computer for just doing general work. It's just a Dell desktop computer with a, I don't know, what is that, a 22-inch monitor on it. So it's a bigger monitor, but it's only one monitor. So I just spread the screen out since it's a larger monitor, and I put spreadsheet on one side, I put the website check-in stuff on the other side, and then I can just kind of copy and paste and look stuff up pretty easy like that. So I've really got two computers in front of me. Now with the stream, I've had to go to a third computer, because I'm using both of these two computers, so to be able to do the stream, I've had to go to a third one. Let me reset. So one day I was at Goodwill Industries, which is the used clothing store that you can donate to, and they actually had a computer store here where I live, and for donated computers, and so they had for like, I don't know, $120. They had a server. So I picked up a server a couple of years ago. It's an older server. It was probably from a company that had upgraded and they donated it. So I had to put some hard drives in it and do some modifications on it. It didn't have an OS, an operating system, but it had a VMware on it. So I was able to load up VMware and have multiple computers on this one server. So that's what I'm actually using for the YouTube stream tonight, is another computer remotely located in a closet in my house that I have a couple of computers actually spun up on it. So when I'm dealing with the YouTube stream, I'm actually just looking at it through my web browser because it resides on a computer that doesn't even have a monitor attached to it. So and I can just let that computer run. It doesn't really affect anything since it's on that server. So yeah, lots of technology at play to make these things happen in the background. Lots of automation and other kind of fun stuff to do. The simple part is the net control. The complicated part is doing all the back end. So if you want to be a net controller, I am not going to make you do any of the complicated stuff. That's all on me. Please let me know. Reach out to me. You can have fun and not worry about all the headache. WREZ914. Thank you, Joel, and back to you.
Yeah, Mark. Well, wow, that was a lot. Thank you. Appreciate everything you do here for the BroadNet. We all each do a little bit of something for the BroadNet. On my side over here, we run the 625 repeater, and I also run the Zello network that's in the network itself. I would love to give out the way we do the Zello and stuff like that. We have problems here in New York with a bunch of jumpers, so we can't get into it. I would love to get into it because I know people like hearing these things. But I guess one day we'll get all the board members together, all the BroadNet members together, and we can talk about how we do the Zello and the repeaters that are connected to the hub and stuff like that. All right, if there's anyone else that would like to get in there and talk about anything that has to do with radios, it don't have to be about radios, we can talk about something else. We standing by and monitoring. This is WQCR 739. Let's let the repeaters reset for a couple of seconds, and then we can get someone in there that wants to jump in. WQCR 7395D, first person on this side is Joel. Okay, we are now talking about anything that has to do with radios. I know there's a bunch of us that are hams too. I am myself a general, If you guys want to get into some ham stuff, we can talk about that too here. Most of us here on the BroadNet are ham, so if you guys want to talk about some ham stuff and some ham toys, and we can do that too. We standing by. WQCR 739.
WRFH 280, Dave from Hewitt, New Jersey, checking in.
Roger that. I didn't get the last numbers of your call sign. Come back and I'll have Mark write you down on the roster
Good night. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's WRFH 280, Dave from Hewitt, New Jersey.
Roger that, David. Okay, we appreciate you checking in there. Mark is probably still monitoring, and I'm sure he got you into the roster. Mark, can you confirm that?
Confirmed. I got him in as a new check-in tonight. He's never checked in before.
Copy that as a new check-in. Okay, Mark, so we're going to stand by and we're going to let you explain to them, or explain to him rather, how you do the check-ins and how long he's going to be on the roster. All right, we'll give it to you. We standing by.
Thanks, Joel, and thanks, Dave, for checking in for the first time tonight. Always great to hear new people out here. We've had a number of new check-ins tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've had 10 new check-ins tonight. Dave, what I do is I give a 3-week grace period. If you have 3 weeks to check in, so I'll call your name for the next 3 weeks. If you check in at any point during those 3 weeks, then it extends it out 3 more weeks. So that way, I have some people who checked in once, like 6 months ago. There's no point to keeping them on the roll call. If you will just check in one time in the next 3 weeks, you'll stay active on our roll call. And then if not, I don't like to delete you out. I just put a line through your name essentially to say that you haven't checked in a while, so I don't read your name off. You can always check in again, and I've already got your information logged in here. So if you miss it, you come back in 4 weeks later, just say, your call sign, and we'll say, hey, Dave from Howard, New Jersey, and we know that you checked in tonight. And so yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing here on the net. I've got 277 entries, but
This is WQCR 710. I'm not sure what happened with Mark. I know I don't see him no more on the hub, so he probably checked out. He'll come back on. All right, we appreciate all the new check-ins. We appreciate everyone that checks into the BroadNet. New members, old members, members that have been with us for a while. We appreciate you guys. Real quick, I want to remind everyone, those that are on the Zello channel, please put your call sign next to your name on your profile. So when we talk to you on the Zello, we know who we talking to. If for some reason you got the Zello channel from a friend that gave you the password and you're not registered to the website as a member, you eventually will get booted off the Zello channel. So please, if you're on the Zello channel because a friend or family member gave you the passcode, please go to the BroadNet and register your name. Eventually you'll be booted off the Zello channel. We check everyone that's on the Zello channel should be registered on the website. So please, if you are not registered, please do register. Again, we appreciate everyone. All right, I'm going to stand by for a couple of seconds, see if Mark came back. Now I'll ask one more time if you guys want to talk about radios, and then we'll close out the net. This is WQCR 739, first personal. Here's Joel.
Good evening. The time is 10 o'clock p.m. Weather conditions, cloudy, temperature 78 degrees.
Welcome to the BroadNet Zello Gateway.
Sorry about that, Joel and Dave. 280. I dropped off my 2 hours had expired, and my node actually had disconnected at a predetermined time. Normally, we're done with the net by now, so I'm back on the Zello gateway since my node's not connected right now. So I appreciate you taking that, Joel, since I had lost it at some point when I was transmitting.
Yup, roger that. I figured something like that happened. I said part of your node got disconnected. Okay, Mark, I guess if no one else wants to get in there and talk about anything, we'll close the net. You let me know what we have as far as how many check-ins, and we'll close the net. So if anyone else has any other comments, we'll close the net. If not, we'll stand by for a couple of seconds, see if anyone else has any comments about anything. If you guys want to find out about repeaters, connecting the repeaters to the hub, trying to get your simplex node connected, your DB switch, get on the Zello. If you guys want to talk about it, let's do it now. It's very rare that I get on this and have these QSOs with you guys. I am the founder of the BroadNet. I am real busy half of the time, so it's hard to get in contact with me. I'm here now in the air. If you guys have any questions, feel free. We'll be monitoring for a couple of seconds. This is WQCR 739.
Yeah, the WRFH280, Dave again. Hey, I just wanted to say thank you for having the BroadNet connected to Zello. It's been a great introduction for me. I'm a little bit outside of the repeater area, but it gives me an opportunity to really get connected with you guys and kind of get my feet wet with it, so I do appreciate it. WRFH280, standing by.
Well, roger that. We appreciate you taking time out of your time and checking in with us, registering and go through the hoops that we make people go through. We appreciate you. Means a lot to us. If you're in an area where you think that there's a site that you might have access to that you want to put a repeater, reach out. Let us know. We can probably get something up on your area if it's worth putting a repeater on a good site. I don't mind providing the repeater and have you administrate it. Again, it would have to be, something, a good site. The repeaters that we use are commercial repeaters, so it would have to be feasible. You call me and tell me, hey, listen, I have a two-story house. I would like to put a repeater. For me, it doesn't work. If you have a good site, a tower, a tall building that you might want to put a repeater in your area, reach out. We can probably make that happen. All right. If no one else is coming, we're going to ask Mark to close the net. My radio is getting real hot over here because I'm talking a lot. We're going to stand by for a couple of seconds, see if anyone else wants to get in there, and then we'll give it to Mark, and Mark will close out the net. WQCR 739, we standing by.
This is WRHY 363 Jonathan. Just want to let you know I'm the new guy, and thank you for having me. I'm having a lot of fun with this, and I'll see you guys again next week. And I just enjoyed listening to you guys. And thank you again. Thank you for everything you guys have done. Thank you.
Copy that right there, right now. We appreciate you spending a little time with us. I know it's a little late. Cool. If any of you guys have a topic that you guys want to bring up, please let Mark know when you guys check in. We'll have Mark or me or someone get it done. If you would like to be net control, reach out. There's an email. There's a few phone numbers on the site. You guys can reach out. Say, hey, listen, I would like to try running the net. We'll help you do it. Well, it's I think Mark has a something written up already that you can find. So if you're looking to run the net, you have an idea for a net, you have an idea for a topic, please reach out, let us know. WQCR 739. Mark, I think we'll close this net. My radio is getting real hot on this side, and I got to do a few things in the house. So I'm going to turn it back over to Mark, and I appreciate everyone. WQCR 739, back over to you, 914.
All right, copy that. All right, thank you, Joel, for helping run the roundtable portion of it. Yeah, that's why I use that computer, is because even my handheld gets hot after a little while, and that's not even pushing hardly any power. So yeah, that's why I like that computer, because it's clean into the system and there's no overheating issues. WREZ914. Again, thank you everyone who has participated tonight in the net. We've really enjoyed the communication, the openness, the friendliness of the net here tonight. We'll be back next week, next Thursday, same place, same date, same time, to do another net. And we hope everyone has a good weekend. We again appreciate all the repeater owners that have tied into us tonight, all the board members on the BroadNet, administrators that monitor these systems. We couldn't do it without you guys, and we appreciate everyone who checked in. Without you guys, we wouldn't have a network. This is WREZ914 signing out and returning the repeater system back to its regular operation.
Hey, Mark, real quick before you go, I did not hear if you even mentioned it. How many check-ins we had today?
67 check-ins.
Roger, Roger. Okay, sounds good. Good turnout. Appreciate everyone. All right, I'm out of here, Mark. We'll be monitoring, but we'll answer no more. I gotta take care of some stuff. We'll be monitoring now.